Hello all, this is Misty with Digital Learning, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can integrate SchoolCity into your Canvas course. It's a very exciting integration and I think you're really going to like it. So to start out, I'm just at my home page of my course. I don't have any content in here right now, just a blank course. So SchoolCity recommends that you build from assignments, and I know this is grayed out, but all that means right now is that my students can't see it. We usually recommend that you build from module. I'm going to show you both ways, but for now, let's just start with assignments because that's what SchoolCity recommends. So click on assignments and then click the plus assignment option up here at the top. That's going to launch you into the assignment builder. I'm going to call this SchoolCity, I'm going to spell that right, City, SchoolCity demo quiz. Instructions go here. I build the assignment out like normal. So it's going to be worth 100 points. I can make that whatever I want. I'm going to display it as %. And right here, normally you have an online submission, but for this, we're going to say external tool. So from submission type, you're going to make sure you select external tool. All right. Now, we're going to come right here into this box and we're just going to hit find, not typing anything in or worrying about anything, just hit find. This is going to launch our external tools that have already been configured for your Canvas course by us at the district level. So you can see Google Docs, you've probably heard us talk about that, but we're going to scroll through this list until we find SchoolCity. So right here, SchoolCity, and we're going to click and then say select. So you can see here now that SchoolCity is in this link, this box. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is due today, and it's available from today until today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say save. Remember that if you save and publish, your students will be able to access it right then. So all I did was save, and you'll see it already loaded this page. I did not sign into SchoolCity. I don't even have SchoolCity open. So it automatically logged me in from my Canvas integration, from my Canvas sign-in. So I'm going to click on SchoolCity Assessment, and I'm going to say choose an existing SchoolCity assessment because I've already made one. I can also create one from scratch right here within this window. But for now, I'm just going to say choose an existing. I'm going to go to district, and I'm going to type in school because that's what I named it. And I'm going to pick SchoolCity Test Assignment 01 and say choose. All right. Now, I haven't assigned this to anybody, so I'm going to come up here and go to Online Administration. And I do have a test student that I'm using for this, and I want to thank her and her mother for letting us use her for this. So just real quick, I'm going to find my student. And I'm going to select her and activate her. So again, right here within Canvas, I'm not having to go to SchoolCity to do this. And done. And now I'm going to, that's it from my standpoint, from the teacher standpoint, this is done and ready for the student to access. So I'm going to come back out and just go home. And I'm going to come over here to my module and I'm going to hit the plus sign and I'm going to pick assignment and I'm going to pick SchoolCity demo quiz and say add item. So that's one way that you can do this. You'll notice it's not published because remember initially I did not say save and published, I just said save. So if I want my students to be able to see it, I've got to publish it as well. The other way you can do this is directly from a module. So I hit the gray plus sign and choose assignment, new assignment, and I'm going to call this one SchoolCity Demo Quiz 01. Add item. Now, that did not automatically launch me into the creator. So to do it from here, I have to click on the name and then say edit. Now this looks like where we were earlier. So again, instructions. This is worth 100 points. I'm going to display it as a %. And submission type is going to be external tool, find, scroll, SchoolCity, click, select. it is also due, let's say it's due tomorrow, but it's available from today until tomorrow. This time I'm going to go ahead and say save and publish. Now, this is going to load that same page. So again, I go to SchoolCity Assessment. I'm going to choose an existing, search by title, choose, and here we go. All right. So again, from the teacher side, this is now ready to go. When I go home, I should now see two different SchoolCity assessments in my Canvas module. I'm going to pause the video for a moment and switch gears so that you can now see what this looks like from the student side. Okay, I am now in student view, and for those of you that are familiar with Canvas, you know that this pink box around the edge indicates that I'm in the course as a student. And again, thank you very much to the student and her mother for letting us use her as our demo student. So just to show you both different types, this one is a multiple choice only, and this one has constructed response. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to take this quiz. So I'm in SchoolCity right now as this student. So again, this student did not have to log in. It loaded it for her. I'm going to select my answer and then say done. I'm going to submit for scoring. Now, since that was purely multiple choice, when I go to grades, I will see that I already have a grade for that. Okay, so that student got immediate score information there. All right, I'm going to go back home now, and I'm going to click on this other quiz. This is the second one that we imported. And this one has both multiple choice and constructed response. So I'm going to select my answers. Again, math right here, I just entered that in. And then let's say English, I'm ready for an open response. Okay, so there's all my answers and I'm done. Submit for scoring. All right, so when we go to grades, we'll see that it does not grade that because that has constructed responses and needs to be graded by the teacher. Okay, but the student has now submitted. You can see here that they have submitted their assignments. And I'm going to stop acting as the user, and that's going to switch me back over into teacher mode. And I'm going to refresh this. All right, and I'm now going to go into this SchoolCity Demo Quiz 01, which is the one that had the constructed response. And I'm going to click on the Score Online option right here. And that's going to let me grade it again from within Canvas. It's not using Canvas as speed grader, I'm grading it within SchoolCity, but it is letting me stay within this window so that I'm not having to go to multiple locations to do this. All right, and there's my student. So I'm going to say that's a perfect answer, and if I want to give feedback, I can give feedback here. And done. Okay, so now there's my student, and I should now be able to see reports for this assignment. Okay, percent correct, score. So there's my report. And now when I go into grades, that student should have 2 scores. So I think that's pretty awesome, personally. Great way for you and your kids to save some time and save some logins and not worry about accessing those specific links and things like that. Again, items can be built directly from within Canvas or can be imported if they've already been created in SchoolCity. Students can now take the assessment directly in Canvas as well, and you can even grade the constructed responses and open responses directly from within Canvas. I'm also going to be sharing out a PDF version of these instructions. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or Melissa Heckman. We are all here to help you out with this, and we want to support you as you integrate SchoolCity into your instance of campus. Thanks!